Howdy folks, quick little follow-up video to one I had done a few days back on this KSGER FX9501 aluminum soldering handle. This is for their T12 soldering station, and I had done the review on the build, and then at the end just a quick little review on some thoughts. And it had a couple of major issues. I've been using it actually and playing around with it for the past few days and have come up with solutions to those issues. If anyone's interested, if you've got this iron or you still like it enough to give it a try. The big thing with it over the plastic 9501 that kind of came with the station is it just feels so nice in the hand. But the fails on it were the tip wouldn't even slide in. It was too tight. They used a little silicone jacket or sleeve inside, and it's just too tight on the tip. Now this isn't the full length. I had actually cut mine in half originally, which eased the process of sliding the tip in, but it was still way too tight. So I found a solution for that, and the other problem was it fell right through the iron holder. Unlike the nice plastic one that fits just perfectly in there, this one is too small of a diameter on the end and it will fall through. Now I had mentioned putting a washer in there, but that's not a great idea the more I thought about it, because you have to be pretty accurate then guiding your tip in, and you don't want the end of your tips hitting a metal washer because you're going to damage the tip. If you don't bend them, you're going to chip off the iron coating and then the tip is shot. So that's what's so nice about this holder is you've got the big opening in here, and it really doesn't matter what angle you can come in at, different angles and everything when you're putting your iron away. I found out if you just hold your iron at a slighter angle so the back of it hits the back here and just allow the front to sit on those two little lips at the front, this holder will hold it. It can still fall through, but it's not bad. Now of course it would be nice to see KSGER just machine this bigger to 18 or 19 millimeters so it doesn't fall through. So that would be a suggestion. I don't know if there's any reason why they don't machine that bigger. I don't see it getting in the way. And as far as the inside here, what I did, I pulled the silicone tube right out, and I had found some aluminum, black anodized aluminum tube. This is from a RC helicopter landing skid that fit perfectly in there, that this can fit through. And now it fits quite nicely. There's a little bit of play in here, but it's not bad. Even this one's got a bit of play. So it's not much more play than the plastic handled one. Certainly workable and really nice to change tips now. You can feel it click right in. Feels really good changing a tip. The other method I thought about that would work, that I still may try just to maybe take up some of that looseness instead of using an aluminum tube, would be to, of course once you get the silicone out of there, the silicone tube, put some metal epoxy in there like JB Weld or Devcon. It's high temperature, so it should easily withstand the temperature that this part of the iron gets to, and just smear it around on the inside, maybe roughen up the inside with a file or something just so the epoxy sticks. Clean it out with brake clean or acetone, and then drill it out, basically hone out that increased diameter, or that increased thickness that you've put in there. Hone it out with a drill. Ideal drill would be a 1/4 inch drill. These are these little lips on these T12 tips are, let's go to Imperial here, 0.248. So a 1/4 inch drill would give you a few thou wiggle room to slide that in. Now I don't know, would it tighten up as the iron heats up and these expand a little bit? I really don't know. We'd have to try it out, but that would be another way to do it. So again, just a quick little follow-up. I have been using this now for the past couple of days with these modifications and just using it with this, and it seems to be working fine. yeah, a little bit happier with it now that I've got to play around with it and improve that jacket in there. But again, we shouldn't have to, right? It shouldn't be tight like that off the bat. So, you know, my main concern is still there, but you can fix it if you want to put a bit of time into it. Cheers, folks. Have a good one.